Arsenal were held to a 1-1 draw by Tottenham at Wembley after Harry Kane's penalty cancelled out Aaron Ramsey's opener. The Welsh midfielder kept his cool to calmly round Hugo Lloris and finish a one-on-one after a brilliant through ball from Alexandre Lacazette after 16 minutes. However, Tottenham dominated much of the second half and earned their reward when a rash barge from Shkodran Mustafi on Kane caused Anthony Taylor to point to the spot. There was late drama as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang missed a penalty in added time, but the draw leaves Arsenal fourth in the Premier League, 4 points behind their North London rivals. Express Sport has rated how the Arsenal players performed against Tottenham, but do you agree? Arsenal player ratings versus Tottenham Hotspur, Premier League GK. Bernd Leno ate a fantastic double save from Christian Eriksen and Moussa. Sissoko kept the Gunners in front just before the break. Left stranded for Kane's disallowed goal, but tidy under persistent pressure and brave when Danny Rose lunged in. RB Shkodran Mustafi identified as a weak link before the match, and the German looked far from comfortable out of position. Should have gone in the book for a clumsy foul on Rose and was guilty of conceding the penalty with a clumsy barge on Kane. CB Sokratis Papastathopoulos stayed involved in a physical battle with Kane all afternoon and came out on top on most occasions. Set the tone with some excellent tackles and interceptions and rarely looked like losing out in a dominant display from one of the Gunners' unsung heroes. CB Laurent Koscielny 7 a quiet afternoon for the Frenchman as Kane was preoccupied by Sokratis. Led the backline well as Arsenal struggled to keep hold of the ball in the second half. LB Nacho Monreal 6 given the nod over Sead Kolasinac and got forward well on occasions, setting up Alexandre Lacazette to blaze wide. CM Matteo Guendouzi 5 linked up well with his attacking teammates and drove forward whenever he could, so was unlucky to be hooked at halftime. CM Granit Xhaka 6 an accomplished return to the side, getting through plenty of work as the Gunners looked to dominate midfield. Should have been booked for a scything challenge on Kane and then received some retribution from Erik Lamela, but kept his cool. Henrikh Mkhitaryan 7 really bright in the first half with plenty of nice touches and a decent range of passing, but faded as the match went on. Needless booking for a foul on Kane before missing his header to let Rose in. Aaron Ramsey 7 looked like he was running through treacle when hunting down Lacazette's pass, but kept his composure to round Lloris brilliantly. Surprisingly quiet for the remainder of the match, but has now been directly involved in 3 of Arsenal's last 4 Premier League goals against Tottenham. LAM Alexi Iwobi 5 brought a good save from Lloris after cutting in onto his right foot, but little else of note. St. Alexandre Lacazette 5 cut a frustrated figure up front on his own, with the Frenchman receiving some rough treatment from the Spurs rearguard. Missed a good chance inside the opening minutes and provided the assist for Ramsey, but then skewed badly wide from 7 yards and was sub-bed before the hour. Sub Lucas Torreira on for Guendouzi, 45 mins, 4 added still to the Gunners' midfield, but received a straight red for a high tackle on Rose. Sub Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on for Lacazette, 56 mins, 3 earned a soft penalty and never hit his strike with any conviction, seeing it easily turned aside by Lloris. then squandered a good counter-attack opportunity with a poor pass and a pretty dismal cameo. Sub Mesut Ozil on for Ramsey, 71 mins, 5 brought on to try and dictate the tempo, but found himself swamped in the closing stages.